Morning, y'all. It's morning here. I hope y'all are well. So much to tell y'all. I was on vacation for a while, like a week. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys this morning while I got ready. And oh, and I got my hair. I think every year around this time or so, I don't know, I get the itch to cut my hair. I don't know if y'all are like that, but I get the itch to cut my hair sometimes. And yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things where I just kind of want to cut my hair off, and it needs it sometimes because it gets to the point where it just needs a fresh cut and needs a little bit of that length cut off. And then I'll grow it out again, and I want to, you know, want it long or whatnot. I always like to change it up. I am using the Suku. This is the liquid foundation. Now mine is an 030. This is the Suku foundation here. This was gifted. This is the most beautiful foundation, y'all. If you haven't tried Suku products, just in general, their products are beautiful. They're very different than a lot of kind of luxury beauty products. I just think they are soft. They're formulated so beautifully. They're easy to work with. They're hard to get. That's the only problem about Suku products, is that they're kind of hard to get. You can get them at Selfridges, but shipping at Selfridges is kind of frustrating sometimes. But especially if they're launching new products and things like that. But they are by far some of the most beautiful products that I've tried. I will say they are gorgeous, and I just really love the brand Suku. I mean, look at this. I mean, the skin just looks hydrated and naturally glowy, but not too glowy. It's just pretty. Just pretty. I came back from my trip. So I went to Dallas with my friend. I'd never been to Dallas before. And I got a rare beauty package. I was like, oh my gosh. I was stunned. I was like, whoa. So I got this under eye. It's the Rare Beauty. Let's see, what are you called? My eyesight is not as good as it once was, y'all. Under eye brightener. Enhancing color eye veil, maybe? Light. I can't. I'll put it in the description box like I do everything else. But I'm putting it under my eye. But it's got this cool little wand, and it's like this cooling wand, and you can like really like, oh, it feels so good. I probably put way, I mean, look at that, y'all. I put way too much, but we can pretend I didn't. I'll fix it. But oh, it feels so good. And like, I assume you can depuff it. Depuff your under eyes. But I'm having fun with it. So anyways, I went to Dallas with my best friend, and we went to market for her store, and I helped her pick out, I mean, it was insane. I've never in my life seen so much stuff. And I'm like, it was like crazy. And it was a little overwhelming. And okay, so you know some people, and she's like this, so my best friend's like this. She says, when I go into like a Sephora or an Ulta or something, I get overwhelmed because there's so many beauty brands and so many things to choose from, you know, and I can totally appreciate that. I say the same thing when I go into a Nordstrom or, you know, I don't know, a department store of some sort or whatever, wherever, Madewell or J. Crew, whatever brand you want to say. I go into a clothing store, I just stand there. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I'm like, don't even know what to do. And I think for me, it's a lot of what's gonna look good together, what's gonna look good on me, right? That's really tough. And so she's trying to buy for a store, which even is more tough in my opinion, of what others are gonna want. And I'm sitting there going, oh, I feel the pressure. I feel the pressure. I mean, she's so good at it. I'm like, how do you know? How do you know? And she's just like, I don't know. She's picked picked out some really cool stuff, and a lot of things are really interesting. So you kind of see what the color is gonna be for next fall, because that's what you shop for. So you go in winter, pretty much, to shop for what fall is gonna be. And a lot of chocolate, which I love the color, like a chocolate, like a rich chocolate shade. And a lot of pink, like Barbie pink. I guess because of that Barbie, I don't know. Y'all heard, I didn't even know like there was gonna be a Barbie movie until I went to the market and they're like, oh yeah, there's a Barbie movie. And I'm like, what? I have no idea. I had no idea. So I'm using the Dior Show Brow Styler to do my brows. So anywho, so we go in and we go into this like huge convention center. And it's their market center. And there's 15 floors. 15. And they have all the things, home decor. They even had like an equestrian show, and I was like, can we please stop and just look at the boots? I want to just look at them because I love cowboy boots. I think they're cool. Do I have a pair? No. I did at one point, but I mean, I just don't anymore. But I think they're cool, and I was like, can we just look at it? But we didn't have time. Because, I mean, we had 15 floors in 3 days. So I learned so much about the whole buying for a store. It was really cool. I really was excited to be a part of it. So that was Dallas. Oh my gosh, the restaurants in Dallas, y'all. Awesome. So we went to this one restaurant called Tulum. I believe that's what it's called. So good. We ordered, I'll put pictures on the screen of what we had, but oh, it was delicious. It was so yummy. The last night we just sat at the bar and we went to Vino at Carbone's. Friends, if you've never gone there, I would highly recommend it. Now, it was a little splurgy, I have to admit, but oh my goodness, it was fabulous. It was so, so good. I told them, I was like, we have to go. So my husband sometimes travels for work and he'll go to Vegas sometimes for work. And so he was saying that we have to go to Carbone's when we're in Dallas, and because the restaurant's also in Vegas. And we were like, okay, but it's kind of pricey, and you know, we didn't know if we wanted to spend that much on dinner while we're out there, because, you know, just traveling in general is pricey. But we're like, okay, we'll go sit at the dinner and maybe just order appetizers or whatnot. Well, we get there and we're like, oh, well, let's, you know, we can go and order a few things and we'll all try, right? Oh my gosh, it was so good. The spicy rigatoni, oh, it was so yummy. And it was so good. It was just, oh no. Well, man, I just opened my brand new, I took this on my trip and it must have gotten like juggled around in my bag. Oh, that's a big bummer. This is the brand new soft Petals Dior. I really like this. I was gonna use it. Well, you know what? I mean, we can still use it. It's just broken. Well, bummer. Anyway, this I would highly recommend Carbone's. I dropped my Dior. I also dropped this guy and that broke. I did not had good luck with my makeup this past couple weeks. But you know what? It's, I guess, okay. It is what it is. I wonder if this is ever coming back in stock. I keep looking. It's not there yet. It's just the eyeshadow primer. It's so good. So we ate at Carbone's, which was fabulous. It's just the atmosphere, y'all, is kind of like a speakeasy, but not a speakeasy. It's this blend of like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. It's so cool. It's just this like really twist on modern, but 60s, but 20s, but maybe even before that. It's really cool. And I just recommend like going just for the experience. It's really fun. But yeah. All right. Well, my poor Dior. Let's see. Soft Petals is obviously very soft. Sorry, had to. I wanted to use this shade. I'm gonna still use it. So we're gonna use this guy in the, you know, the darker kind of burgundy. And I'm just gonna use this right here. And I might use it all over the lid because I'm feeling a little spicy. No, I'm kidding. I just, I've been in a little makeup funk. Have you guys? I feel like January is kind of a little, you know, after the holidays, you're all like excited to wear like all the reds and the, you know, like, I don't know. January is always like kind of a, does anyone else feel like that sometimes? I'm trying to step it up here. And I took this to Dallas with me and I loved this. I loved it. That's really pretty, right? By itself. I didn't wear it by itself. But I was like, you know what? I might wear it by itself. But yeah, so this is really nice. Why, yes. So, okay. After I got home from Dallas, the next day, we went to New York City. I know. So we went to New York City and I went with my family and we took the kids, and it was the first time my son had ever been to New York City. My daughter's been, but first time my son's been in New York City. And oh my gosh, it was fun. It was kind of a quick minute trip up to the city, stayed for a night. We went to a play, and then we went to Connecticut to see family, and that's the main reason we went. And we came back home. I know, quick trip, but it was a good trip, and we had a lot of fun. It was the first time my son had seen kind of the city and everything, and so that was fun, and I think he really enjoyed it. My daughter was stoked. It was the first time she'd ever been in Saks Fifth Avenue. And we walk in there, she goes, why haven't I ever been in this place in my life? And I'm sitting there going, because you're 11. I was like, I hadn't been here. Like, I think the first time we've ever been to Saks, like literally on Fifth Avenue, was when I was an adult. And she's like, why haven't I ever been here before? I'm like, who are you? She's like 11 going on 25, but aren't they all, right? Okay, I picked up, I know, right? Am I the only one with an 11-year-old like that? Oh my gosh, she's so funny. It's like a switch overnight. She's just, I mean, she's super cute, don't get me wrong, but she is something else, man. She is funny. Super sweet and super funny. I picked up, I thought these were new, guys. And then I talked to my friend Lexi, and she's like, Jen, those came out last summer. And I'm like, oh, whoops. These are the Le Bouche Rouge. What is this one? Hold on, I have the wrong case for this one. Le Blush Rose Brun. I think, yeah. So, anywho's, yeah, Brun is the color. So it looks like it's this kind of rosy tint color. I use this all in Dallas, and y'all, this stays on. And I am so impressed with this. It's cream, right? But it blends out so nicely, and it is gorgeous. It has a pretty, like, it's not matte, but it's not a shimmer. It's just a really natural finish. And I love the shade. It's so natural and it goes over just anything really well. But look at that. I mean, you can build it. And then I like to use kind of a dense brush, right? Where's my, speaking of a dense brush. Oh, here, I'll use my Jen's Road. And look. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. I have my mirror right here beside me, so. Oh, so pretty, but I love how I can just like go like this, right? And then really blend it out here, and you can just add more if you need to. What you think? Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. I really like the eye. It's kind of like, so I have hooded lids, so I open my eyes and you really can't see my lids, but then I close my eyes and it's like dark, which is fun. So in the same package of my Rare Beauty package, they sent me these, and I'm like, ah. So I tried the lighter one and it was really, really beautiful. And I'll do a whole video on them, but I want to try this, like this one. So this is kind of like the rose shade. And you can see here what that looks like. And then I'll put it, wow, isn't that pretty? And then they had like this brush in the package. It was so pretty. I was like, oh my gosh. Y'all, I don't get like a ton of PR packages. Sometimes I'll get PR, but like, and I always disclose, but I'm like, I get so excited. I'm like so grateful, you know? And then let's see what this looks like. Can you see it? Oh yeah, hold on. Whoa, did I put on too much? I kind of want to try the Charlotte Tilbury ones, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like $48 is a lot. And do I need that much? I mean, do I need another highlighter? And then which shade do I get? I kind of want to get the darker one. I saw, what was her name? Oh, I saw Not For Beauty. I saw her use it as like an eyeshadow. And I'm like, oh, good idea. She's like, I like this as an eyeshadow. And I'm like, I'm gonna use this right here. What do we think? Can you tell? Very good. Fun, right? Ooh, I think I'm having way too much fun with this highlighter, y'all. Anyways, I used my Gucci bronzer before. I don't think I mentioned that, so I did do that. And then what do we want to do for, I feel like I need to do lips, right? Yeah. Curl the lashes. Doing it up. So I have a new Dior, you know, the new reformulated Dior Maxima. I think these are, sorry, I can't see the bottom of them. These are the new Dior Addicts Lip Maximizers. So this is in shade 018 here. So I will show you this shade. It's kind of like a pretty brownie berry shade. I'm gonna show you here what this looks like. We're gonna put this on. Yeah? Okay. I feel like my brows are a little, we need to fix that. I need to brush them. And the last but not least, and the last and the not least, I got my new Jones Road mascara in the mail that I ordered. Okay, we're gonna put that on. It's the best, honestly, so good. This and Chanel are my favorites. This is so fun, right? It's so fun. All right, I think we're done. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I invite you to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the button down below. It helps me out here as a content creator, and I appreciate you guys watching. I'll leave everything that I mentioned that I used down below in the description box if you're curious about the products or whatnot. And I just really appreciate it so much. You watching, you commenting, you engaging, you liking, you sharing. It means the world to me. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.